Welcome back. We're gonna look at this time by the song Pimba Pimba by Emanuel from 1995. Now, this is the song that gave the genre Pimba its name. I think Kimbarreiros is better though. But this is the song that really made Pimba popular and made people start making more Pimba songs. This song has some suggestive lyrics, but nothing like the double entendres of Kimbarreiros, but still a little provocative, and of course, completely implicit. Nothing you could point your finger at exactly. And that begs the question, what does Pimba mean? Well, Pimba, for me at least, it's an onomatopoeia of like hitting or getting something that was hard to get, and you got it, and you're excited. So like, if you're playing darts and you get the bullseye, Pimba! Or if you lined up some bottles and you're throwing rocks, if you hit one, Pimba! Right? So any kind of fast, surprising, exciting achievement. Pimba! So for example, when I finish this course, I'm going to upload it and then I'm going to see that publish button. And then when I click on it, I'm going to say, Pimba! You get it, right? So like many Pimba songs, you had a riff that sounds like it's played on a synth accordion, which is okay. Then we just jump into the first verse. Rapazes da Vigairada, ouçam bem com atenção. Boys of the Vigairada. I didn't know what Vigairada was. I had to Google, and apparently it's a northern Portuguese word for vida airada, airy life. So like a young man's debauchery life. Girls drink, kind of a roaring 20s in the mountains, if you will. So he's addressing the boys of the airy life. His buddies, probably. Even in the music video, shows his friends jumping in the car during the festival and, going out on the town. Ouçam bem com atenção. Listen carefully. Right, so he's addressing the boys, rapazes. Not one boy, o rapaz. Because if he would say ouve. Listen, right? Imperative singular. But he's addressing y'all. So, ouçam, the imperative second person plural. Or in English, listen y'all. Ouçam bem com atenção. Listen well with attention. That's how we say carefully. Com atenção. Then we got a bit tricky to sing. Todos temos o dever de dar às nossas mulheres muito carinho e afeição. All of us, because all is gendered in Portuguese. You either have todo, all of this, or toda, or todos, all of us guys, or todas, all of us girls, or female objects. He's addressing all the men, so todos. Todos temos o dever. We all have the duty de dar às nossas mulheres, to give to our women a lot of tenderness and affection. I wouldn't say afeição, though it sounds similar to affection. I would say afeto, but I guess afeição is a word, so there you go. You see, I'm also learning by teaching you. Isn't that beautiful? He really wants to get to the chorus as fast as possible. But first, a little pre-chorus. São as mais lindas do mundo, donas do nosso coração. They are the most beautiful in the world, owners of our heart. Se somos meigos para elas, dão-nos tudo, tudo, tudo com toda a dedicação. If we are attentive to them, they'll give us everything, everything, everything with all the dedication. Meigo is hard to translate. It's something like soft and kind and meek, you know? Fluffy, but not fluffy. Though, you know, calm, fluffy dogs, they are meigos. So you have to treat them gently, right? It's kind of like gentle, but even softer. So they give us tudo, everything. All of the things that they can give. Yeah. Yeah, so tudo, everything, only has one form because, well, it's everything. But all, like I said before, has four forms. In this case, dedication, like most words that end in ão, is female, right? The dedication, a dedicação. So all the dedication, all also has to be female and singular. Toda a dedicação. Maybe some other examples for contrast. All year, year is male. Todo o ano. We have the plural male from before, all the boys. Todos os rapazes. And all the something plural and female. The giraffes. Todas as girafas. And the chorus. Oh, this chorus. E se elas querem abraço ou beijinho, nós pimba, nós pimba. And if they want a hug or a kissy, we pimba. We pimba. Right? So, beijinho, right? The diminutive of beijo, the kiss. What's the augmentative? A big ol' kiss. Beijão. It's also a common farewell among friends in Portugal. Beijinhos. Kisses. And if they want a hug or a kiss, nós pimba. Now, remember what I said about pimba? It's like boom. Yeah, pimba is almost like boom in English. Not boom, the noun, right, as in sonic boom. And not boom as the explosion, boom, but boom as the interjection, you know, like boom! Boom, headshot. Remember that one? Yeah, right, when would you say boom? Maybe when you hit a strike at bowling. Boom! So then I would say pimba! And apparently I do this with the finger. They want a hug and a kiss? Boom! You got it. Instant hug and kissy. What else do they want? E se elas querem muito amor, muito carinho, nós pimba, nós pimba. And if they want a lot of love, a lot of tenderness, boom, we boom. It's like boom, there's your love and tenderness. You know, you don't have to tell me twice. This line is ramping up from the one before. Do they want anything more? E se elas querem encosto à maneira, nós pimba, nós pimba. And if they want a proper backrest, boom, you got it. Right? Encosto. Encostar is to lean, which is something I haven't done a lot in this course. I'm kind of here floating. I'm not leaning on the chair. Encostar. But the noun encosto is a backrest, something to lean on. And then maneira. Maneira means way, as in a way of doing things. But a maneira is an idiomatic expression. I would translate it as nifty. You know? It's not cool, like fish, right? It's nifty. A maneira. And if they want that backrest, well, we're there. Boom! Sneak up behind them. Could they want anything more? Oh, yes. E se elas querem à noitinha brincadeira, nós pimba, nós pimba. And if they want, in the wee hours of the night, some fooling around, well, boom! Boom. À noitinha. In the late, not just in the noite, midnight. No, I'm talking about noitinha, right? Where things are taken to the next level. And they want brincadeira. So brincar is to play, as in play with toys. Not play, not this. This is tocar. playing with toys, brincar. That's why a toy is o brinquedo. And playing around with toys, or games, when kids play hide and seek and stuff like that, that is brincadeira. Right? When you add eira, it becomes an action. But here, because it's talking about, boys and girls of legal age, I assume, brincadeira means fooling around, probably. All fully consensual. If they want fooling around, boom. The lick. This song has 3 chords. Could be a punk song if it wasn't the exact opposite of punk. Second verse. Elas são tudo para nós e não me digam que não. They are everything to us. And don't tell me that they aren't. Once again, we got para, to or for, shortened to pra. That's how we sing it. And the plural imperative of dizer. When it was in the singular, like tell me, diz-me. It looked quite different from the negative. Don't tell me. Não me digas. But in the plural, no, they look the same. Tell me, y'all. Digam-me. But don't tell me, não me digam. The me jumps, that happens usually with reflexive verbs in the negative. If there's a noun before the verb, that little particle me jumps. That's just how it is. Literally, and don't tell me that no. Then, temos de lhes dar amor, nunca, nunca as deixar sós e consolar seu coração. Hard to sing. We have to give them love, never ever leave them alone, and console their heart. Lhes, to them. If it would be to her or to him, lhe. Never ever, we don't have the word ever, so it's just nunca nunca. Sós, that is the plural of the adjective só. Alone or lonely, depends on the context. But here's the plural. Just add an S. Sós. The S is at the end. So, sh. It's a good time to talk about the pronunciation of the letter S. It varies a lot depending on where it is. The simple rule is this. If S is at the beginning of a syllable, it is pronounced S. If it's at the end of a syllable, it is pronounced sh. But if an S is between vowels, then it's pronounced Z, which is not that different from English. You also say easy, not easy. And here in sós, it's a very good example because sós has one syllable. It has an S at the beginning of that syllable, so it's pronounced S. And an S at the end of that syllable, so it's pronounced sh. Hence, sós. A lot of meat in that one little word. Pre-chorus. Quando estão apaixonadas, são-nos muito dedicadas. When they are in love, they are very dedicated. Implied to us. Yes, another song in this course is paixão, passion, and here we have the adjective apaixonada, or male, apaixonado, in love, or in certain contexts, what it looks like, passionate, but usually in love. Like, I'm in love with you. Estou apaixonado por ti. That's true. I am in love with you, viewer. Thank you for choosing me to help you learn Portuguese. Por isso, rapaziada, convém que elas sintam que por nós são muito amadas. Por isso. So, literally, because of that. And then rapaziada. That's interesting. That is a collective noun to refer to a group of boys. But that word is female. A rapaziada. Very interesting. And there is no collective noun that I can think of for a group of girls. Male only. Strange. So, guys, it would be good that they feel that they are much loved by us. We got there the verb convir, which is a verb without a good translation to English. It always, usually followed by que. Convir que, it's like, it would be good that, it would be appropriate that, in English you would just say, one should do something, or ought. It's when you should do something, but you're not being ordered by someone in specific. It's just common sense that one should do this. That's why it's in the third person. Convém que. Back to the chorus. E se elas querem abraço ou beijinho, nós pimba, nós pimba. E se elas querem muito amor, muito carinho, nós pimba, nós pimba. E se elas querem encosto à maneira, nós pimba, nós pimba. E se elas querem à noitinha brincadeira, nós pimba, nós pimba. E se elas querem abraço ou beijinho, nós pimba, nós pimba. E se elas querem muito amor, muito carinho, nós pimba, nós pimba. E se elas querem encosto à maneira, nós pimba, nós pimba. E se elas querem à noitinha brincadeira, nós pimba, nós pimba. There we go, Pimba Pimba. Why isn't it called Nós Pimba? Anyway, that's the song that created Pimba. You could not get away from this song in the 90s. It's just everywhere. So check it out on Spotify, YouTube, sing along. Pretty simple. Could even play it. Has 3 chords. This one was a shorty but a goodie. So, well, I'll be here for the next song. Will you be here? Yeah, right? Well, I'll be here waiting until you come back for the next song. Bye!